So this apparatus I have here is a soccer ball being hung basically from the ceiling using actual soccer equipment. Basically a belt and a bungee type cord. What it's used for is you actually tie the belt around yourself and you practice kicking the soccer ball, and the bungee cord brings it back to you and allows you to practice your soccer kicks. But what I'm using it for is I'm actually using it for a drill that I used to use when I had a heavy bag that could hang from the ceiling. Now I have Bob over there, and I don't have the ability to hang a heavy bag like I used to. But this drill is actually a defensive drill. And what you would do is you actually swing, at this point it's the soccer ball or the heavy bag, whichever you prefer, out, and you practice moving to the side essentially at the last second, where you can still almost feel the wind of it coming at you, or back swaying, or whatever the case may be. And depending on where you stand, it'll be either kind of at chest level, or it could be at face level. So you can kind of figure out where you stand. And what you do is you swing it forward, and it comes back, and the goal is to let it get as close as possible. And eventually, when you kind of get that down, one of the things you can actually add to this drill is when you're swinging it back and forth, you actually practice touching it with your hand when it's coming at you. And what this allows you to do is when you're dodging a punch, dodging a kick, whatever the case may be, when you're sidestepping, you're practicing having a strike come out while you're doing it. So it's more than just blocking, it's more than just dodging, it's more than just getting out of the way. It's also being able to hit at the same time. Now, one of the things I did was I added a second bungee cord onto this to give it a little more of a pendulum swing, because the first soccer ball apparatus didn't have as much of a pendulum swing, it would like bounce around too much. But this is something else you can do to add to your at-home training repertoire. Good training, everyone.